This is the crossing of words. Hello, and welcome to our last lesson in Small Talk, our short mini-series where I've been looking at the songs from my album Small Talk and teaching you how to play a few of them. Today we're going to be looking at Diamond Breath, and it's going to be our most freeing song yet. I'm not going to teach you exactly how to play it, as I use a combination of capos to achieve the effect of playing in dadgad and also playing in a sort of standard tuning at the same time. I'm going to teach you a roundabout way of being able to perform this in just dadgad tuning. So first off, we need to get our guitar into dadgad. So we have D, A, D, G, A, D with our strings here, where you're tuning your E string and your B strings down to D and A. So your B string down to A and your two E strings down to D. Then you're going to put a capo on the top, which is going to sharpen everything. So you're going to have a D sharp here, then we're going to move to an A sharp, and so forth, with our capo on the first fret. We've got capo on the first fret, which is just sharpening everything just by a half step. Okay, the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to start looking at how to create that drone sound that you hear throughout the song. The best place to do this is to create a kind of A shape here on the 8th fret. So I have my middle finger and my third finger on the D string and the G string on the 8th fret here. It's going to give us our low drone sound. Our other complementary drones that we have are literally just moving up the E string. So we have a 1 drone on the E string here on the 6th fret, then on the 4th fret, then on the 2nd fret, then on the open fret. So that's our drones. I usually play those drones with my thumb, even with the capos on and everything else. Alongside the drones that we just learned, there's also some trills that are kind of soloed on the higher strings, the high B and the high E, or in this case the high D and the high A, or the high D sharp and the high A sharp. And they're again moving around these same positions. So we're moving around the 6th fret, the 4th fret and the 2nd fret on the B and the E strings, and we're also using a little bit the 8th fret here. You can even come down to the 9th fret, 11th fret and the 13th fret as well. So we have just a short series of hammer-ons then, for example 6 to 8 and off, 4 to 8 and off, 3 to 4 and off, or a slide on the B string on the 4th to the 6th, and then a pull off. So there are all these different embellishments that are used throughout the song to create that atmosphere. The other most important bit is the kind of chorusy bit in the middle, where we have the enough is enough, enough is enough chorus that's repeated. And that is the same chord here, this A chord that we're creating here, which is actually going to be an F because of the dadgad here. And then we move this down to an E kind of shape. So moving our 2 fingers, middle and third finger to the A string now on the 8th fret there, the A and the D. And then we're going to make a minor shape but moved up a string. So I've got my middle finger on the 8th fret of the G string, and then my 3rd and 4th finger on the 9th fret of the A and the D string. And I'm going to move that up 2 frets so that I have my middle finger on the 10th fret of the G string and my 3rd and 4th finger on the 11th fret of the A and the D string. And that's going to be my is enough, enough is enough, enough is enough. And then we're going to move it for the last time you play that bit. You want to move it again up by one more fret. Two more frets, in fact. You want to move that last bit up by two more frets for that last section, so that your middle finger is coming to rest on the 12th fret, and your third and fourth finger will come and rest on the 13th fret of the A and the D string. And that's your chorusy bit. There's also a small breakdown in there that's using a power chord that's built around the 11th fret here. So your power chord with your first finger on the 11th fret of the A string, and your third and fourth finger on the 13th fret. And then we have another chord here that's on the 11th fret of the E string and the 13th fret of the A and the D string. So we've got this. And then we just put our middle finger on the 10th fret of the G string there to add that other chord that we find in the breakdown. And then we're coming back to that resolution chord, the main drone chord in the A, with that A minor shape. So that last breakdown bit is. And there's some trills there that we add on, and that's just a trill with the hammer on the pull off on the 8th fret to the 9th fret to the 8th fret and off again. It's going to be really important that you just familiarize yourself with this tuning, this dadgad tuning, and start learning these safe positions, as it were, on the 3rd, the 4th, the 6th, the 8th, the 10th, the 9th, the 11th, and the 13th fret. And they're just going to be like your safety positions. And then it's, for a whole lot, it's just soloing around that and then playing these drones that we've learned. And yeah, have fun with it, experiment with it, and just see what you can make. I'm going to make a new version of it here with these chords as well, and we'll see what it's going to be. Maybe you want to join in, maybe you practice your own, and show me at a later date. Anyway, here's Diamond Breath. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the crossing of words. This is the culmination of losses. This is the space in between. This is where it all begins. We were told we are the writers of history, of our history. But who are the ones holding the pen, inscribing our story? Voices made of diamond, we speak in carbon, carbon. It's the prophet of some corporate nightmare machine. am stone, a heart of fire, corroding ore, choking on diamond, choking on. Maybe I'm sick, convince me or not. How can medicine exist in this space that love forgot? Where faithless trolls hold sway on worldviews in the evening news, and all we breathe is diamond. Stare down the barrel, we're not to lose. Maybe someone will shout, enough is enough, enough is enough. We anchored whilst the ship is sinking. Maybe someone will shout, enough is enough, enough is enough. Stand stark still and watch the world come crumbling down. Maybe someone would shout, enough is enough, enough is enough. Oh, enough is enough, enough is enough, enough is enough, enough. That was Diamond Breath, or a version of Diamond Breath anyway. As I said, this is the DADGAD version. You don't need any extra capos to play this one. When I do play it live, I usually use a combination of different capos. If you really want to learn that, it's based around the same kind of thing, and you can check it out from seeing the live videos of me playing it. Use this as a basis to create something else. It's going to be really fun. I hope it'll be really fun for you guys to experiment and play around and make some extra noises. If you make a recording or a video or something of it, please show it to me. I want to, please wow me with the creativity that you can use on these songs and things. It's going to be, it'll be fabulous to see what you can do. Anyway, that's the last of our mini-series, Lessons in Small Talk, and I really hope you've enjoyed it. I've really enjoyed teaching you how to play these songs and showing you a little bit of my technique. And I hope to see you in the future and to interact with you in your videos or at a concert or anything like that. And until then, take care. Bye.